Hi class, today we are going to learn the terms of shipment in international cargo transportation. We will primarily focus on the relevant provisions of the terms of shipment. 1. Time of shipment, also known as shipment period, refers to the deadline for the seller to load the goods onto the transport vehicle or deliver them to the carrier. The specified method for determining time of shipment is explicitly providing a specific time of shipment, such as shipping in July or July, August, and September. The time of shipment should not be later than July 31st, the end of September, or before that date as specified. It can also be stipulated that the goods should be shipped within a certain number of days after receiving the letter of credit. For example, within 30 days after receiving the letter of credit, it should be noted that the buyer must issue the letter of credit to the seller by a specific date. It is also possible to specify general terms for immediate or expedited shipping, such as ready shipment or shipping as soon as possible. When establishing time of shipment clauses, the following issues should be considered. First, pay attention to the source of goods and transportation conditions. Second, the stipulations for time and shipment should be clear and specific. Third, when setting the shipping period, it is necessary to consider the insurance date of the letter of credit. 2. Stipulation of the port of loading and port of destination. Methods of stipulating the port of loading and port of destination. In general, the port of loading and port of destination are each specified as one. Alternatively, they can be separately specified as two or more ports of loading or ports of destination. 3. Partial shipment and transshipment clauses. Partial shipment or installment shipment refers to the shipment of goods under a single contract in multiple batches or stages. Note: unless otherwise specified in the letter of credit, partial shipment and transshipment may be permitted. Transshipment refers to unloading goods from one mode of transportation and reloading them onto another mode. According to UCP 600, transshipment may be permitted unless otherwise specified in the letter of credit. Advice of shipment: to cooperate, both the buyer and seller should ensure smooth coordination between transportation, shipping, and cargo handling, as well as handle insurance matters. No matter what kinds of trade terms are agreed upon, both parties in transaction are obligated to inform each other. This is also an important provision in the terms of shipment. Do you still remember which trade term is crucial for issuing a declaration for shipment? That must be CFR term, cost and freight. Because under CFR, the seller is responsible for transportation and the buyer is responsible for insurance. The coordination between the shipper and the carrier is crucial. If the seller fails to issue the declaration for shipment in a timely manner, resulting in the buyer's loss of insurance coverage, the seller should bear the compensation liability. The clauses of demurrage and dispatch. 1. Handling time. The agreed time allowed for completing loading and unloading tasks, which is generally expressed in days or hours. Rate of loading and discharging. Demurrage charges and dispatch money. Dispatch money refers to the bonus that a ship owner should pay to the charterer for completing loading and unloading operations ahead of the agreed period. Demurrage charges refers to the penalty the charterer should pay the ship owner if they fail to complete the loading and unloading operations within the agreed loading time. Usually, the dispatch rate is half of the demurrage rate. After learning the relevant knowledge about the terms of shipment, let's practice with an exercise. Analysis demonstration. We have not breached the contract according to the provisions of UCP 600. Multiple sets of transport documents that indicate the use of same means of transport and are carried out through the same voyage, when presented together, will not be considered partial shipments, as long as they show the same destination. This is true even if the shipment dates, port of loading, port of discharge, or place of delivery indicated on the transport documents are different. Therefore, we have not breached the contract. Although our port of loading and shipment times were different, they were still dispatched on the same means of transport. After completing the in-class practice, we leave additional exercises for you to improve. Please actively think about it. Thank you for listening.